Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. Look at what we have here today. Another Facebook find. This is the FMS 1.1 meter Mustang. Dago red. They've got 4 different liveries on this. Of course, this is modeled after some of the Reno racers, and they've got 3 other schemes that are pretty cool. Unlike my other Facebook find, the F4, this of course is still in production and actually on sale as part of the Christmas special that FMS has going on. But I wanted to get this up today. Pretty cool plane. It's December in Wisconsin. I can't believe it. The sun's out, the wind's not blowing 20 miles an hour. There's nobody here at the flying field, so we're gonna put this up today, see what it's like. This does have the reflex on it. Hey YouTube, second flight here on the Dago red 1.1 meter from FMS. I'm thinking we are going to, the wind is certainly picked up here of course because I decided to fly this afternoon. We at the moment have a south wind. Let's try that. Definitely are going to do some expo adjustments, but we'll take off and let's try mid-race this time. I'm actually going to do no flap with the wind. Let's see how that works. Like and subscribe YouTube, hit the bell. Cool. Look at that prop. That's pretty neat. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. Appreciate the support. Part-timers here today. A warm, balmy, close to 50 December day in Wisconsin. A rarity, so we're flying. Hopefully the wind doesn't get any stronger than what it is. That's usually what we get here. All right, let's put this up. Sure, part-timer was a little nervous with that takeoff.
Darn right I am. I've been hit once before.
Bring it around. That was a non-safe takeoff. It helped with the wind and the rudder control compared to the first one. Although that first one, I had full flaps in. I don't know that I've ever tried that before in a Mustang. It's probably not something you should do. It's certainly not when you've got wind, and so that made for a really interesting takeoff. We may list that video second, we'll see. I did make some minor corrections to the elevator. I still may need to do mechanical. We're gonna put this a little higher up. I'm gonna come around one more time. Again, affiliated with FMS, didn't get this plane from FMS. This is another Facebook find. Not ever flown. The gentleman actually had the Voodoo version as well and decided he didn't want both. So we'll take it. Well, that's definitely much better compared to where I was before. Oh, a lot better. It's the thing with Maidens, you never know what you're going to get. Definitely, still, the roll rate's a little sensitive for me. Going up again. I'm sure part-timer loves this plane. The red helps, but she is nimble. We're gonna bring it around, do a pass here. We're gonna see if we can do this again, full throttle part-timer. Oof. It's almost full. She definitely scoots. That's full right there. Go up with it, bleed off some power and come down. Man, this plane really hauls. I was gonna throw a 3-letter word after that, but then Facebook would probably not show my video anymore. All right, well, I didn't get much of a chance to practice landings with this, so let's do, we're gonna come around and we'll set up for some touch and goes here. Come by one more time, maybe 3/4 throttle here. She does zip. I've seen guys, I know Brian Phillips did this on 6S. I just can't imagine. Would need a little more room for that than what I have here. It'll get from one end to the field to the other pretty dang quickly.
Timer start. Timer stop.
All right, well, we're fighting a wind here. We're gonna go around. Try that again.
Down.
We may go to the other runway, we'll see. Wind's been variable here. I've had south, which is right down to the runway, to straight east. Yeah, bouncy to say the least. All right, let's try. I'm gonna pause YouTube here real quick, and we're gonna set up on the east-west runway. We'll see if we can get a couple of touch and goes set up there, so stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so I moved over to the east-west here. We'll try a couple of touch and goes. I got about maybe a minute and a half or so on the timer. And I'll try to keep the throttle down, see if we can get one, maybe 2 touch and goes in. The only issue here will be the sun. We're going to be flying the pattern into the sun, so we'll put this up. Part timer is a little nervous about this plane. A bit of a complex, of course, because of the F4 incident. If you're not seeing that, check it out. You'll see why I mean she has a complex. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, much better. Well, taking off into the wind does wonders for a tail dragger. Any plane really, but especially a tail dragger. We'll bring the gear up. We're gonna try to keep it low, but I apologize about the sun, folks. We'll bring it in. We're kicking a little throttle because we just got the wind kick up here. Crabbing, little rudder. All right, well, we're not going to end on that. That was pretty cruddy. Let's bring it over. I'm going to check the gear real quick just to make sure. Let's pause, take a quick look. Throttle cut's on. I think we're good. All right, let's try this again.
Let's fly. Stop.
If I would have gotten my butt going a little bit sooner, the wind was a little bit better this morning. Of course, it's close to Christmas, so family plans, it's the weekend. Hard to fit any type of flying in, and then you throw in typical Wisconsin weather in December. It's near impossible. So, all right, enough yapping. All right, much better. It's calmed down a little bit. Hopefully it stays that way for the next couple of minutes. Gives me a break.
Timer stop. Gear down. Timer start.
See if I can do a better job here. Of course, now we probably got a little bit of a south wind going on. Much better. Bumpy runway. Woo! This runway is so challenging. The bumps, the signposts. I've banged more than my fair share of wings and props and such. But it is what it is. This is where I can fly. The nearest club with a hard surface is an hour away. Not practical. Too bad. It would make there. That was pretty good. We'll take that. Let's see. 14 seconds on the timer. That we'll probably leave it at that. Not sure from a battery consumption standpoint how this plane does, so I'm not going to push it today. Like and subscribe, YouTube. Hit the bell. Again, on sale at FMS. I'm affiliated with them. They've never sent me any planes, and again, this was a Facebook find, but a pretty dang good deal on their Christmas sale, which I think runs through Christmas. And so check it out. Lots of planes, lots of planes on sale. And again, one of the coolest things I like about this is that prop. It's pretty sweet. All 4 planes are like this, with the exception of, I think it's the Miss America. They don't have the chrome prop on it as far as the spinner. The blades are, but the spinner is blue to match the plane. That one's got a little bit nicer paint scheme as far as top and bottom for orientation if you're concerned about that. And of course the Voodoo is a very popular choice. But certainly if you like Mustangs and you like to go fast, this fits the bill. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. We'll have this more on the channel, probably more in the springtime, unless weather does allow for me to get some more flights on. I do want to do a little more dialing in on rates and such with this. At 20% expo to 100% rates on high, 25 expo, 100% on medium, and 90% rates, and 30% expo on low, which I almost preferred. But I also set up my rudders with extra rate throw on high, because a lot of times I will do a safe takeoff, but that still then gives me rudder control on it. So we'll see. But again, thanks for watching, YouTube. Appreciate the support. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. Mark with Ultimate RC. All right, YouTube, take 2 here. SD card issue. So let's put this up. Winds are variable. We'll see if I do this takeoff here, if we move. At the moment, we don't have much wind. Part-timers here. So let's put this up, see what this is like. Here we go. Woo! Holy schmoly.
Crazy takeoff.
All right, well, that was one of the most interesting tail dragger takeoffs I think I've had. Not sure if that was wind related or not. It may have been. I did have landing flaps on takeoff. That was probably not a good thing at all. Bring the flaps up on a warbird. My bad. Distracted by SD cards. Let's bring up the gear. Here we go. Flying maybe 45% throttle right now. Moving along pretty good. We got an east wind that's kicked up, so I may wind up landing on the east-west runway. Hope not, because then we've got to fly over into the sun. It's a December sun, it's low. We'll see. We'll bring it around, come by the field here. Really like the red. I did put a white stripe along the bottom of it, just in the middle section to help with orientation. I don't know if I'm gonna need that or not long term, but I thought I'd do it. So let's put this up. Whew. She's got some ups. Wow. Definitely a little, whoa. I want to put it into safe because I want to go to at least my mid rates on this. But I didn't want to do that and not let go of the stick. Well, we got a south wind. And this is, of course, is a true maiden here, folks, so put in the mid-range, see if that helps a little bit. Gain some altitude here. I definitely got some she is sensitive. All right, I'm gonna go into low rates. Bring it around. It's been one of those where I gotta do a little dialing in on rates and expo to get it where I'm comfortable with it. I still haven't gone much past 50% power. Let's fire it up once. We'll come by here. Come around and we'll hit full throttle here. Part timer, she's going to be moving. I'm not. Cruising pretty good. Going up with it. Part timer's going to love this plane.
Totally just lost you.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Wow. I don't know if you can see that out in the, I'm going to fly by them, but there's something flying in formation up there. Those are definitely prop driven. I don't know if you can hear that. I could say a pretty good December day for flying here in Wisconsin, a rarity. Coming by here. I think what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to pull it out of safe one more time. I put some trim into it. But she still wants to dive on me. Too much that I don't want to let go of the stick and try to make that adjustment. So let's set it up for, we're going to set it up for a landing here. The nice thing is my favorite trailer is finally gone. Bring in landing flaps. So we're trying to shoot through this hole here. The rugby trailer is finally gone. Boy, the wind's definitely picked up even since takeoff. There we go. All right, well, that was a little interesting. I definitely am going to have to dial in some settings on this. More expo for me. Probably a mechanical adjustment on the elevator, I think. So I'll have to look at that. Did want to get this up though, again, part of the the FMS Christmas Sale. I think it's like $50 off. That's a heck of a deal considering this plane is less than 300 to begin with. So like and subscribe, YouTube, hit the bell. Just so you know, I am affiliated with FMS, but they didn't send me this plane again. I got it through Facebook. They've never sent me a plane. We'll let you guys know if I actually do wind up ever getting something sent by a manufacturer, so you know that when we're doing a video. But like and subscribe, hit the bell. That chrome prop is pretty dang cool. I like that. Like the paint scheme. Didn't have an issue with orientation. It is, I think, windier up there than what I thought it was. And I've got to definitely do some adjustments on the elevator to get that. She's wanting to dive pretty good, and I didn't want to let go of the sticks to make that adjustment. So, like and subscribe, hit the bell. Appreciate the support, YouTube. Again, the FMS 1.1 liter Mustang Dago Red, marked with Ultimate RC. Stop recording.